A couple of days ago, His Grace Archbishop Leo gave a homily for a group of Sarens. Sarens are a group of people whose vocation is to pray for vocations. And in that homily, he talked about the devil's two-tiered approach when it comes to the destruction of our souls. So the first approach is to get us to sin, which is a universal phenomenon. I don't think it's a surprise to anyone. But if the devil can't get you to sin, you know what his backup plan is? If the devil can't get you to sin, he'll get you to be busy. He will first tempt you to sin, and if you've beaten sin, he will then proceed to tempt you to be busy. Busy people are never fruitful people. They never produce the fruit that God wants them to produce, even if they are busy doing the quote-unquote right things. They're like the people of Israel in today's first reading in the book of Isaiah, who keep producing sour grapes. It's a metaphor for just not the type of fruit that God wants them to produce. And the reason is because they couldn't keep still. They were either sinning, moving away from God, or if they were right with God, they just kept being busy and not being still. So maybe it's good to keep that in mind, the two-pronged approach of the devil, pun intended, for the destruction of our souls. If it's sin we're struggling with, that could be a simple act of contrition away, or if it's something serious, then the sacrament of reconciliation. But after that, try being still. Simply being still. And if you can do that in his presence, like at Eucharistic adoration, that's gold. Right? So the devil's two-pronged approach, two-tiered approach at the destruction of our souls. If he can't get us to sin, he'll get us to be busy. So the invitation for all of us on this Thanksgiving weekend is to carve out some time, yes, for family, to give thanks, but also to be still in the presence of the Lord, because it's in doing that that we will be exceedingly fruitful.